I was in a trance meditation a few days ago, I was taken up to a ship in the cosmos, and there were several beings on the ship which we would recognize as being beings from ancient mythology, or ancient religious texts and stuff, the ancient gods and goddesses, and kind of religious figures, some of them. But I don't take that as a literal interpretation from my guides of this is that exact same person. It's a way of my higher self and my guides conveying to me that we are dealing with some very high frequency beings. So they're like a representation of the consciousness of those beings. Anyway, so we're up on the ship, and they had like this kind of hologram that was showing them where they were going to travel to. And at the center of this hologram was this giant ball of energy that was on the earth somewhere, and they sat around it and connected energetically, and that was how they were able to make the ship travel, so through their consciousness and through their connected energy. And as it was brought to earth, I was shown that they were going to create this pyramid around this ball of energy in order to protect it and to help to amplify the energy that it had, because humans needed a kind of boost to their civilization at that point, or whatever stage we were at in our own evolution, needed some help. And so these beings were kind of responsible for coming and building that center around it, and it was the Great Pyramid at Giza. And so they create this pyramid around it, but as they come to Earth, they became kind of stuck in the density. So the time that they spent here, they get more pulled into our way of incarnating and our level of frequency, and that meant that some of them weren't able to escape or to return back to their home planets, because they weren't able to make that kind of to make a ship move with their own consciousness or make their own body move into light body so easily. And that's where a lot of the kind of early mythology about traveling through to the other world and things was from this attempt to move from the human form back into a light body so that they could return home. I was then shown that from those beings there are others that over the years have reincarnated through other human bodies over the years, and there's almost like a kind of lineage of these beings which carries through to now. And there are many of them amongst us, people that would just think that they were regular people. They have not necessarily got any awareness of the fact that their incarnations are very much connected to these early beings that gave us this knowledge and understanding and technology. But what they showed me, the key point with that was that when those beings go into the Great Pyramid, there is something there that helps to drop down this level of understanding. They can activate the memory of their other incarnations, of their past, if you want to call it that, but the other timelines that they have experienced, which has allowed them to bring us knowledge and understanding. And by being activated in that pyramid, those people will be able to recall a lot of the information and ways to use energy that is much forgotten to us. So does it make you wonder, is that why the pyramids are now shut off to the public?